Howdy racing folks, my name is Chris. I'm going to be your host here tonight for our Xfinity race. Joining me up here in the booth is Jamie. Jamie, how are you doing today?
We're doing fantastic. We're gonna see what these drivers got. Looks like we got 7 or 8 people out on the track tonight. Martinsville is this is Richmond actually. Richmond is definitely a hell of a track because they're gonna have to worry about them tires extra planning for fuel and tires tonight.
For sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the current conditions here at Richmond. It's 83 degrees, 68% dew point, partly cloudy with 2-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And of course, Jamie here is our race control for tonight's race. 7 racers out there in the field right now. Again, we have our 3 penalties. You want to go over those 3 penalties real quick?
Yeah, so our normal penalties are going to be a 3-flag rule of first flag you cause is going to be a EOL at the end of the line, and then second one is going to be a drive-through, and third one's going to be a parking for the night, unfortunately. We're hoping not to see that from any drivers, and thank God we haven't actually seen it yet, but hopefully tonight won't be the night. This is going to be a heck of a race with 140 laps to go, and really, honestly, who do you think, who's your pick for tonight, Chris?
I mean, I got to go with my man Malone here. You know, taking that win the last race here at Trucks at Martinsville. He's got, you know, this like finesse with these short tracks. And if you look at Richmond, it's not a short track. But, I mean, if you can do stuff on a short track, I feel like these longer tracks are just easy for you, you know?
Yeah, well, and again, yeah, they definitely bring out who has that type of skill to be able to turn their car with the brake. It's not a super fun way to drive for a lot of people, but again, there's some people that are really good, and it just shows really, really hard in this because chances are a lot of people are going to get lapped tonight.
All right, and real quick, I just want to get through the standings real quick before our qualifying results come in. So currently for our Xfinity Series, Eric White is in first position with 227 points, followed very closely by his teammate Joseph Barrow, 225. So they are 2 points away from each other. I mean, that's bad for both of them, but good for the team, I'll say. Following very closely is the last race winner at the Xfinity Series is Jessica Childs here, I believe, tonight. Yep, that is confirmed. Don't believe she's done a qualify yet because I don't have anything on her yet. But she now is in position 3, jumping up one above Andrew Clue, who has so far set the fastest lap, it seems like. So we'll have to stay tuned and see if anyone else can do better than Clue here. And then there's just a couple others beneath them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Qualifying should be ending pretty soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results from practice while we wait. Malone, I mean, setting the fastest lap during practice at 22.3. And then Cheslick, I believe is how you pronounce that last name, new to the league, coming in second position, about 0.1 seconds slower. And then White Clue.
Well, actually, Cheseldick is going to be Jay Barry.
Huh?
Amy Cheselnick.
Yeah.
Cheslock, that's going to be Barry.
Barry?
Yep.
Different name? Got it. That's not going to get confusing at all.
No,
Right.
It's because he's actually a filler. So he's a filler racer. Before he joined, I couldn't get the nickname set up.
So Barry, got it. That's not going to get. All right, and then White, Clue, Woodward, Childs, and Colleton, who did not set anything during our practice lap. Still waiting on those.
I heard over the driver radio, Carlton said that he actually messed up his qualify lap, so I don't think we're going to see him at the front of the pack in the beginning, but hopefully he can make his way towards the front.
As you can see, our racers are now lining up, meaning we now have our qualify results. Clue setting the fastest lap here, 22.3. And then followed by Malone there, about 1.1 seconds slower than him. And then Barry, White, Woodward, Childs, and Colleton. I believe Childs and Colleton both didn't set a qualified here. So that's why they're in the back. And Jamie, I don't think I've asked you, but who do you think is going to take it home here tonight?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I really think that Clue has a really good chance to take it home tonight. Really fast car, and we know he has the opportunity to win due to what I think he's won like 2 or 3 races already this season per different series. But yeah, definitely has the capability to win and has a fast car. So.
No, for sure. Definitely a good contender here. We've seen a lot out of him out of all of races he's been in. And, well, our races are still... Oh, also, there's stages here tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah, there are stages, yeah.
What are the stages again?
Stages, I believe, are going to be 40 and 80.
40 and 80. All right. Huh, perfect timing.
That is going to be 40 and 80.
Our racers are now out there on the field. Again, we have some good camera angles here, backstretch. Let's get that grid off your guys' screen. There we go.
Well, how many are in there? Supposed to be 2, but yeah, it's all good.
As you can see, our racers still doing a pace lap here. Pace car should be going in very shortly, and we should be going green here momentarily at Richmond. Pace car going in right now. We're about to go green here for the first time at Richmond. I'm on board with Jeffrey here as he waves the green flag and starts the race here at Richmond. 22 off the line here, 98.31 side by side. Battle for position 2 right off the bat.
Oh, there's some contact already in the back wall. The number 8 going on. Yep, number 8 got contact with the number 7.
Battle continues, 98 and 31. 31 staying low. 98 just having to settle behind, doesn't have enough. Seems a gap has formed since that last crash here. No yellow, as it didn't seem that was a big issue. Ooh. I believe 31 might have lost control. Maybe 98 tapped him a bit. Luckily, again, not too much damage, I don't think. Here's an instant replay from the last crash here. Coming around that corner. You can just see the wall bang there off that corner. Back live now. Let's get the track map up so you guys can see where everyone's currently at along the field. As you can see, the people that hit that wall earlier slowing down, almost going to be lapped here.
Looks like Woodward is back out onto the track again. Malone struggling to keep that thing straight.
White nearly, oh wow. Actually, Woodward is already a lap down right now. White somehow is just barely with the pack there in the back, as you can see on the map here. As you can see, 22 just taking advantage and just out on top right now. from all those crashes. About 2.2, almost 3 seconds now. 2.3 seconds now faster. Oh no, my bad. 2.8 now. 2.8. And we're about to be 3 seconds. It just keeps climbing, as we can see. Now, Jamie, it seems that both the 98 and 28 car are just out. Do we have any words on what's happening with them?
Yeah, it looks like they actually have dropped. I don't think their confidence level was high enough to be able to run this track. It's not the easiest track in the world, unfortunately, but looks like that's what we got to deal with.
All right, so we're down to pretty much 5 racers now. 4 on lead lap, 1 behind by 1 lap, but he should be able to get back up to lead lap fairly soon.
Yeah, it looks like he's keeping up pretty well. .31 still got a little bit of damage. He's got Woodward coming up behind him now. Or that's Burton.
As you can see, that distance between the 22 and 31 car now nearly 4 seconds. So 22 Clue there is just hitting the pedal to the floor and just getting in front of everyone here.
Yeah, it won't be long, Chris, before our first stage is up. We'll see where it re-racks. I'm sure they're all going to get their cars fixed. Everybody will come back into line, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, ooh, a little bit of wall there. 31 held it together, and the 98 car behind him also tapped the wall there.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to avoid him, but...
The 22 car just still keeps going. Now 4.3 seconds in front of the pack here. Currently watching the 22 car as he is currently leading this race here, going into corners. Blue just holding it together and putting out some good lap times here. Keeping his distance now, nearly almost 5 seconds now, just keeps gaining. I mean, it's kind of impressive at this point. Back watching this battle with P2, the 31 and 98, still side by side. 98 looking low, 31 staying high. Side by side here, Richmond, 31 extra speed there, back out in front.
Really impressed here tonight with the number 7 car. Looks like he's keeping it together. Last night just wasn't his night, unfortunately, but it does look like he is holding it together. He really is trying to keep up with them guys after that little bit of brush that he had with Woodward in the beginning. But looks like he's doing really a lot better than he was last night.
For sure, Jamie. Still watching this battle as we continue for P2. 98 into the wall there. 31 staying high, 90 trying to go low, but we know how this worked out last time in 31's favor. 31, just that little extra speed staying out on top. During all this commotion, the 22 car now nearly 5.3, 5.4 seconds and gaining.
So, Chris, can we get the gap? How far behind Woodward? How far behind Clue is Woodward?
Woodward is now a lap down.
He is a lap down, but man, he's really pushing hard. He's keeping ahead of Clue for a good amount of this. What lap are we on?
We're on lap 18 right now.
18? We got about 20 to go. If he can hold it together, he's not going to go another lap down. He'll be able to stay on the lead lap with that lucky dog. But yeah, he's been pushing really hard back up here in front of Clue, and Looks like Clue's struggling to catch him.
Yeah, I will say, unfortunately, our viewers only see that he's a lap down, but he is technically 37 seconds behind Clue there, and it's been staying at nearly 37 this entire time I've been watching it now. So there's not too much going on here. It seems our distances are just equal right now. Let's take a look at the fastest lap while we have this little break here. Fastest lap here tonight is a 22.55 set by the one and only Clue there in top position. I mean, unsurprisingly, he has the fastest lap here.
Yeah, it looks like 7 dropped back a little bit. That damage is definitely causing a little bit of time lapse. Ooh, and
98
right
to the wall.
A little bit again.
Almost spun out, but held it together.
That 31 looks like he's still got that damage up front, but he's maintaining that speed in front of that 98 car.
I will say
that 98's definitely got a little bit too, I'm sure.
That 31 though he keeps going a little bit slower than that 22. Now nearly 6 seconds behind him.
And Woodward still with that distance on Clue.
Yeah, actually made up a second. Now he's only 36 seconds behind Clue. So he is maintaining his distance and gaining, actually.
That is good work on his part, sir.
No, for sure. Not too much going... Oh, as I just say that. 98 into the wall, loses it. Unfortunate for him. Probably heading into the pits, I would assume. We're just going to take this low line here. Don't know how much damage he sustains. Seems to be staying out. We have a caution?
Yeah, yep, that threw out a caution. He went right down to the side.
All right,
we
have
our... right on the middle of the track with cars coming up behind him. He stayed down low, though, pretty well.
Yep, so we have our first caution here at Richmond from that last just spin out there. If I had to assume, there's probably going to be no repercussions since it was just a spin out and no one got hit or anything. So we are going to go on a quick intermission. We'll be back with the details of what happened and what came out of it. Stay with us.
Give me the hate, give me the pressure. Know where to run, know where to hide, pain is pleasure. I hear the wolves calling my name, no surrender. Hero need a strong survive. Don't need a sign, nothing divine's gonna save me. I'm a machine, building a dream is what shaped me. Breaking the door, reaching the wall, no escaping. Watch me as I touch the sky. The blood I taste is the price I pay. All my scars will fade. The monsters in my head will become the pain. I'm a fighter, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger.
Welcome back to Richmond. Jamie, you want to just fill us in on what happened on that yellow flag and the punishment or non-punishment that came out of it?
Yeah, so there really wasn't, it was just a race incident. 98 came down, tapped that inside wall, came back up onto the live track. He did a great job of keeping it down low. Caution didn't have to be called, but he definitely, the 7 was coming around pretty quick, so.
And speaking of the 7, electing to stay out, it seems like, for the race here, and now is holding P1.
Yeah, he's still got that damage on the front of that vehicle, so let's see what he can do. He was falling back a little bit. Hopefully he can maintain that car up front.
Out to go green here in Richmond, and we are off. 22 taking that low line with 31, helping him on his way. 7 into the wall there. Got some old tires on there.
Yeah, he scraped it a little bit, but he's doing all right. Oh,
into the wall.
Nope.
That's going to be another yellow. Seems to have been another spin out incident there. Let's take a look exactly what happened.
Okay.
Coming around into the wall, and it also seems that 91 also went into the wall there, or the 98? No.
It's looking like 31 actually.
31.
31's the one that caused the caution. All right, looks like that was another race incident. 31 actually spun. No contact with any other driver. Race incident. No flag.
All right. Well, another yellow here at Richmond. We're going to turn on some music. We're also going to be trying to diagnose an issue. Our scoreboard ain't working, so stay with us. You might see some flickering, and we'll try to figure that out. Pace car going in at Richmond, about to go back green here. Still, our ticker ain't working, so we'll try to give you the best commentary possible. Off the line, 22 taking good speed. 98, though, maintaining side by side of Richmond.
31 right up behind the 22. He's going to be cutting down to that low line. 7 dropping down behind the 31. Let's see if they can actually maintain. Oh, into the wall with the 38 in the back.
98 now in front of the 22, taking the high line, getting in front of him, now exceeding. Now 31 trying to take advantage of this 22.
Down into the grass. Maintained, he got back up onto the track.
No caution.
But that one? That one? Seven's back onto the track, and he looks like he's gaining back up onto the leaders. Let's hope he can maintain that for the end of the stage. But it looks like Burton's up front, running this race. Clue's back there behind the 31, pushing really hard. He wants this stage.
Ooh, nearly lost it. All together though.
Too hard, maybe.
98 now out in front, getting away from the 31 car here in the 22. 31 trying to maintain this lead now in front of that 22 car.
All right, how many laps we got?
I cannot tell. E White went off at the 36th lap.
How many laps? All right, so that is one. And this will be the last time around right here. Looks like the 98's going to take it, even though Clue led most of it. Good job on his part, because Clue is fast.
Not for sure. And 31 just barely going to keep his position over 22 there, Clue. And it looks like that's going to be our stage here with the 98 car taking first stage here, being our first leader. During our stage.
Good job to him.
Yeah,
not an easy track to do it at.
No, for sure. During our stage intermission here, we're going to send you over to our intermission to hopefully fix the issue with the timings and whatnot. We'll be back, and hopefully everything will be fixed.
Give me the lights, give me the hate, give me the pressure. Know where to run, know where to hide, pain is pleasure. I hear the wolves calling my name, no surrender. Hero need a strong survive. Don't need a sign, nothing divine's gonna save me. I'm a machine, building a dream is what saved me. Breaking the door, reaching the wall, no escaping. Watch me as I touch the sky. The blood I taste is the price I pay. All my scars will fade. The monsters in my head will become the pain. I'm a fire, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger. I'm a fire, one shot, heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I am a lion, fear is a lamb to the slaughter. Cutting up bleed, I don't retreat, I ain't a martyr. Killing the dark, I am the light, growing stronger. As I come alive. The blood I taste is the price I pay. Every blow I take, nothing ever hurts when you feel no pain. I'm a fire, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger. I'm a fire, one shot, heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I'm a fire. They say the world's gonna forsake me. The poison in my ears won't shake me. Feel my inhibitions fading. Rising up, they ain't gonna break me. I am a fighter, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger. I'm a fighter, one shot, heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I'm a fire.
All right, welcome back to Richmond. Jamie, you want to just say what you just said, since now we're back on the air? All right, about to go green here. As you can see, our timings are now fixed. You now can see the where everyone is standing. That's good. Just don't pay attention to the zero caution, as this is, I believe, the third caution. Pace car going in, about to go green here for our second stage here at Richmond. 31 with the jump.
Oh,
Nearly loses it, but maintains control. 7 up top here.
got the 98 down low.
Nearly 3 wide.
Whoa, oh, that was close.
8 spun out in the backfield. 7 had to hit the brakes there and go up high there. And 31, 98 now up front. Seven
like
taking the top line on 31. Nearly up into the 7 there.
Looks like the 8 has actually left the race.
Unfortunate for the big crash there. Now down to about 4 racers here. These are our 4 racers here. 98 now getting away from the pack here. Electing to go high on 22, but 22 just got that speed, going to maintain that position. 7 staying out in front here. Still maintaining that middle line. Side by side now. Side by side to 22. 22 trying to get in front, taking the lower line now. Seems like the 7 just lost the speed there. Now 22 is out in front of him. 31 behind the 7. 22 now looking to get the lead behind that 98 car. Seems that 98 car is just out in front right now, gaining on the Clue there. Nearly 1.3. Seems like Clue's making up some distance right now.
Clue does have the faster car, but the 98 seemed to be able to take that last stage. So let's see how long he can actually hold on to that lead. Next stage will be at 80, so
Lap number
got a little
52.
ways to go.
Ooh, 7 a little swirly, maintaining though after that corner. Making some of this distance back now, nearly 1 second behind.
So to touch on the real race today, it looks like Kyle Larson had taken the win at Richmond today.
While this race is underway, not too much to talk about, I just want to thank you for watching the GEC Xfinity eNASCAR series. And of course, we are here every single Sunday, same time, doing the same race here, different tracks. Should be the same people. And I invite you to come to our later race here, the next gen. I believe that starts around 9?
Yep, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We do about half races. Tonight's race will be about 150 laps in the next gen. Right here at Richmond.
Alrighty then. 98 still maintaining the lead here. 22 catching up ever so slightly every single lap, and it seems leaving 7 and 31 car back in the backfield. You can see by the track map on right now. 31 in the back. .22 now, pretty close to the 98, starting to draft off of him pretty soon. definitely getting some draft right now. Trying to catch back up to 98. And trying to make a move in the coming laps here to get back into P1 where he was a couple about stage 1 right before the ending of it. Right now, still the fastest lap is still a 22.55 set by Clue in the 22 there. You can see 22 just keeps reeling in that 98 car. Now under half a second here, a gap between them.
Quite unusual for Malone to struggle like that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that. 31 there, Malone being in the backfield. I mean, after what his performance was last time, I expect him to be, you know, up in the top 3 at least, battling for P1.
But I am highly impressed with Eric White's performance tonight compared to last night and last week. He has definitely stepped his game up. He is definitely trying to show these guys that he does have what it takes to create a great race environment for all the other racers around him.
No, for sure. It's good to see a good... Okay, that was nearly caused 98 to slow down a bit, him hitting the wall there, but what I was saying is a good thing for the number 7 white car, just creating a good atmosphere for everyone here tonight. 22 now nearly on the bumper of 98. Like I said, in a couple more laps here, maybe before this next stage, we're going to see a move here by 22 trying to get back on P1. Right behind each other now. Definitely drafting off of him. Going to try to take these couple laps to just get some more speed and then go for something at one of these straightaways.
Yeah, Clue is right there. I mean, definitely a hell of a fight up there.
.22 looking low. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, so I'll give you guys a little synopsis of what just happened there, because we keep the communications off between the racers, but basically 22 just basically just told that it was his fault what just happened there, just braked too late there, causing 98 to spin out. So we threw a caution for that, and we're going to give, 22 literally asked for an EOL there, so we'll probably give that to him. This is some of the good sportsman conduct we see here at GEC NASCAR. Everyone's just trying to have a good race out here.
Yeah, they're just learning the track and enjoying it. And yeah, I mean, Clue did come in a little bit hard. They were racing pretty close together. I wasn't expecting something to happen, but you know, you never know.
It's just that split second wrong decision, and this, you know, it happens. All right, so while our racers are doing a pit, we're going to send you on an intermission. We'll be back once we're about to go green here at Richmond.
Give me the lights, give me the hate, give me the pressure. Know where to run, know where to hide, pain is pleasure. I hear the wolves calling my name, no surrender. Hero need a strong survive. Don't need a sign, nothing divine's gonna save me. I'm a machine, building a dream, is what shaped me. Breaking the door, reaching the wall, no escaping. Watch me as I touch the sky. The blood I taste is the price I pay. All my scars will fade. The monsters in my head will become the pain. I'm a fire, cut through, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is the trigger. I'm a fire, one shot heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. That's when you feel no pain. I'm a fire, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger. I'm a fire, one shot heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I'm a fire. They say the world's gonna forsake me. The poison in my ears won't shake me.
Welcome back to Richmond. About to go green. We are now green. 98 electing to stay out here. Has some damage on his car. 22, as we said, took the EOL there. He's in the back of the line there at the 7. And 7, when he went into the pits, now he's a lap down. But that stage is coming up. in About 10
31
laps.
dropping low, taking the lead of the race.
Ooh, 7 spun
7.
out.
And it looks like he caught it.
Out on the track right now. Trying to restart himself.
Got it, he's got it.
Oh, spun out again. Up.
I might have to call a caution if it happens again.
Seems that he is fine now. Now down 2 laps should be. Or no, still down by 1. So hasn't been lapped twice. Alright. Let's go back to our racers here, who are closing in close to the number 7 car there.
Can you actually see the laps now?
Yep,
What lap are we on now?
we're on 72.
72. Yeah, he's only got to keep it up there for a little bit to catch that lucky dog to get back up on that lead lap even after that spin out.
As you can see, 31 now leading for the first time here tonight. Alone, and the 22 behind him by about 1.5 seconds.
$80. Got about 5 laps. Seems like he just keeps revving it too much gas coming out of him. But he's trying. He's doing really well.
No, for sure. 31 now closing in, close to that 7. Just has to hold it off for 5 more laps here, and he'll maintain this lead position. Ooh, near spin out there for 31, but he held it. .31 now pretty close to this 7. Got 4 more laps now, or about 5. About 5 more laps. 75 laps. 80 is going to be our next stage. 31 looking high. 7 guarding the up high. Now going low, defending the low spot, not giving 31 enough room. Take the lows, going high. 31 close, side by side now with the 7, going into turn. 7 staying out front for now, with 38 maintaining the bottom line. Now side by side, 7 just losing it. Held it together though, but now 30's out in front. That's going to be 2 laps down now for the 7 coming up.
That's all right. He's still going to get one of those laps back. That'll put him 1 lap down, and he should be able to get that other lap back within the last 60 laps of this race.
Not for sure. During that big commotion, that gave 90 or 31 a lot of speed with that 7 there, and they're now 1.7 seconds in front of that 22 car.
And what's current lap right now?
They're at 78.
Alrighty. So this will be the last lap before the second stage.
79.
Figure out how to get around that 31. He'll save himself a whole lap. Oh, he pushed it hard.
But backed out, didn't want to cause anything to happen there. Didn't want to make it worse for him. That's now 80.
And
That's
that
going
is
to be
gonna
our
be our
caution.
second one. Yep.
And that means 31 here. For the first time here tonight, taking first position and our second stage leader here.
Did he already take a stage?
No, he did not, because 22
Yeah,
took the first stage.
Yeah, and yeah.
He hasn't been in first since he just got in first now. So that's good work out of him. And while our racers will be pitting, we'll keep pit lane open for you guys so you guys can watch about pits, but we're gonna go on a short intermission. We'll keep it here. We'll just put some music on for you guys, and we'll be back when they're about to go green. All right, welcome back, Richmond. About to go green here. Pace car should be going in any second now. Here we go. Pace car going in on board with Jeffrey as he's about to wave the green flag here. Green flag is out. We are now green flag again here at Richmond's 31 out in front. As he ended that last stage in P1. 98 now looking low, preventing 31 from getting down that low spot there. Gonna maintain this high route here. 22 looking up on that 31, not enough speed. 98 now behind the 31.
Slow close together too, and if you look at that, the 21, it seems to be that he's not running as fast as he was when he first got in.
No. 7 car out behind, down by 1 lap. Definitely enough time to get back on the lead lap here.
Oh,
Ooh, 98.
just went around.
Spun out there.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead
And
call the
7 might have
caution.
spun out. He went low as well. Let's take a look at 7 while that caution's out. Yeah, 7 also lost it on that corner.
Yeah, it looks like 7 was trying to actually get around, or trying to get around that accident.
Yeah. Luckily, he held it together real nice, and I don't think there's any damage, so. This might have affected his tires a bit going into that grass, but otherwise, looks pretty good. As you can see, he's back out, now P3, while the 98 car is right behind. Now you can see him.
Eric, did it give you the lucky dog?
Seven seems to have gotten a lucky dog there. Now going around pace car, getting back on to lead lap here.
That's really good, Chris, because we only got, what, like 50 laps left in this race?
That is correct. Alright, while they complete a couple more pace laps, we're just going to turn the music back on. We'll be back when they're about to go green. Alright, we went 1 to green there. Sorry for showing you that view, but we are about to go back live here. 31 out on front right now. Gonna restart. 98 right behind him, pushing him. 22 up high, no teammate in sight to help him here. But a lot of gap in between them. 98 barely losing it there, holding it together, looking low now in 31. Ooh, 22 a little bit high. 98 staying low. Does he got it on the 31? Does he have enough speed to get in front? 31, some extra speed there, trying to stay in front. 98 just staying on that low line. Is that enough? Battle here for P1. Side by side. 20, ooh. 22 hit the wall and 7 might have reacted to that there. Causing him to spin out possibly. Unclear what happened. Now on the track, the 7 car.
He's on the track?
That is correct. car now back out there after that spin out. Let's take a look real quick, go back to that accident, see what happened in full.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it had anything to do with the 22 car at all. But Eric's car is really messed up. I hope he has a fast repair for that thing.
As you can see from that last accident there, just unfortunate. We'll be back once it's about to go green here. Alright, welcome back, Richmond. Pace car about to go back in. We're about to go back green here. 40 laps to go. No more stages. 31 still maintaining top position here. 7 is still on main lap after all of that commotion. About to go green. 98 and 31 side by side on this restart. 98. Kind of a good start there, but 31 just has that bottom line there. Ooh.
That was close, Chris. That was really close.
Staying top position here. 98 right behind him. 22 behind that 98, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, he's tucked right up behind him. It looks like he's peeking down low now underneath him and seeing if he can take that. All right, good to go.
I'm sorry, what did he ask?
What does damage look like?
Isn't that kind of meta game in there, bud? I mean, if you had a spotter, then that's okay, I guess. All right, 98 and 22. Battle continues side by side, nearly at Richmond. 22 just doesn't have the speed right now to get it past that 98. All this commotion, the 31 is continuing to distance himself nearly a second now in front of them. Seven, though, staying with the pack here. Ooh, that was close for the 98. Nearly hit the wall there.
Yeah, they're doing a really great job of maintaining, but that 22, like I said, Chris, it seems like his speed has dropped off since the beginning of the race. He was a lot faster than these guys.
That is true. Wonder what's going on there. 7 right behind the 22 there. Oh, 90 into the wall. 22 evasive maneuvers to avoid that. 7 staying low, trying to get in front of that 98. And unfortunately, that was just a 98 hitting the wall there, slowing him down. During all that commotion, 31 now is 1 second in front of the 22 car now. But the 22 car is advancing. He is making some of this time back. 98 still not out of the fight, right behind the 7 car. Ooh, 22 a little squirrely.
22 loose, 7's going underneath him.
There we go, 7 now in front of the 22. Took the low route, and it worked out for him. Now looking at the 31 car.
Yeah, Chris, I was talking to the 7 earlier. He said he ran a bunch of practice laps, and he's really trying hard to do better as a racer and make sure that, like I said, he is nurturing the race environment for racers around him while he's on the track. And it seems like he's definitely accomplishing that goal tonight.
Oh, for sure. 7 catching up to the 31 now almost a half a second behind him. Was a second behind him earlier. So he's definitely gaining on the 31 here.
That's crazy.
Seems like 7 might have newer tires that could be helping out here, but also since he's been up since 4 or early this morning practicing Richmond. Nearly close there to the 31, going to be drafting off of him. Getting some additional speed, now under 0.2 seconds. The gap between them. 111 laps now, 140 total here at Richmond. Down to 4 racers here.
4 out of 7.
Currently, as you can see, most of our racers here, side by side, seems a 98 after that, accident back there. Hit the wall, let everyone else go in front of him. Spun out backfield, you barely saw him there. That's a spin out, he just crashed into the wall. Let's see if he can get off the field, or that seems to be a caution. 98 just spinning out there. We'll go back and watch that since that was right off a view of the camera. Boom, just lost control. And then just couldn't get started fast enough. Caution had to come out. We're going to go to a quick intermission. We'll be back once the race goes back green. Stick with us.
Pressure. Know where to run, know where to hide, pain is pleasure. I hear the wolves calling my name, no surrender. Hero need a strong survive. Don't need a sign, nothing divine's gonna save me. I'm a machine, building a dream, years will shape me. Breaking the door, reaching the wall, no escaping. Watch me as I touch the sky. The blood I taste is the price I pay. All my scars will fade. The monsters in my head will become the pain. I bleed, I don't retreat, I ain't a martyr. Killing the dark, I'm the light, growing stronger. As I come alive. The blood I taste is the price I pay. Every blow I take, nothing ever hurts when you feel no pain. I'm a fire, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger. I'm a fire, one shot heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I'm a fire. They say the world's gonna forsake me. The poison in my ears won't shake me. And my inhibitions fading, rising up, they ain't gonna break me. I am a fighter, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is a trigger. I'm a fighter, one shot heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I'm a fire.
Perfect timing here at Richmond. Pace car just in. Now green flag here. 7. Massive start here. Now leading the race for the first time here tonight. 24 laps to go. Staying on that high route during that last yellow there. All racers pitted. They're all on new tires. 90 inch the wall. Down into the 31. That's going to be a crash here. Richmond, I think our first crash. Don't know exactly what happened there. Let's take a look. Oh. Let's take another look at this. Seems to be a little bit more interesting than what I first stated off my mouth. Let's get a nice bar chase.
It looks like the 31 came up a little bit into the 98. Got it.
Well, as you can see, definitely wasn't the 98 tapping the wall. It seems he also got tapped by the 31 into the wall. That's not good for the 98 because I don't think he has any fast repairs remaining. Hopefully he didn't get too much damage.
The whole front of his car is missing.
No, that's not good. 31, I believe, got an EOL for that. As our racers are now asking, who's missing a whole front half of their car? Racers are still here on pace lap, trying to recover from that last yellow. We are now going to almost be 21 laps to go here, nearly under 20 at Richmond. 7 maintaining the lead, 22 right behind him. We'll be back once we're about to go green. Pace car going in, 7 and 22, lining up for the restart here. Under 20 laps to go. 7 with a good start. 22 staying up high. Braked. Caution. Is there another caution? There's another caution.
We'll one to green it as soon as it catches up. Yeah, I would let the pace car by and then. What had happened is 98's car, was it the 98, I think? Yeah, the 98 blew his engine and couldn't get off the track. He couldn't move his car. You good, Eric? It's telling you them to pass you?
17 laps to go under another caution. Shouldn't be too long of a caution. We'll just do some more music and we'll be back on the restart. Pace car going in, about to be another restart here at Richmond. 7, massive start off of that restart. 22 following right behind him. 31 staying high on that 22. Ooh, just got in front of him. That was close. Now looking up on that 7, trying to get something done here. 15 laps to go. It's going to get very chaotic here towards the end. Last 3 racers remaining. 22 right behind that 31. 31 taking the low side of 7 here. Side by side right now.
7 definitely is able to stay up.
Ooh, well, he kind of spoke a little too soon.
He's got it. Nope, you got it. He accidentally did that. How did Eric get a black flag clear?
7 into the wall there. Unfortunate. A lot of speed damage there. Didn't cause a wreck, though. That's the good thing. So most of these racers still in it. 31 and 22 now battling for final position here as we go under 12 laps now. 12 laps to go.
Oh, 31 getting sideways. 22 catching up.
Thirty-one staying low here. Almost under 10 laps here. We're now 10 laps to go. A little bit of distance now forming between the two. Nearly half a second now. Number 7 car catching up ever so slightly, about 0.2 seconds now. Faster than where he was a couple laps ago. Now under 10. 9 laps to go. 31 increasing his distance, nearly a second now in front of the 22.
Oh, 31 getting a little loose there.
Holding it though.
He's dropped way back now.
Yeah, about 6 seconds behind now, the leaders here.
Yeah, it's going to be the 31's race to lose here, Chris.
Quite a bit distance now forming between the 31 and 22, continuing now over a second gap between them. 6 laps. .31 maintaining position here, still maintaining that 1 second gap, 5 laps to go. Stay tuned to the end of the broadcast as we'll do interviews with whoever the winner is and any other racers that want to do interviews. 31 close to the wall, 22 hits the wall. That's going to slow him down. 31 now is 1.3 seconds in front, almost 1.5 seconds now. 4 laps to go. .31, a little squirrely, kept it though. Three laps. Good exit out of both of them. 22 just taps the wall barely, but that was a good exit out of both of them. Unfortunately for the 22 though, I did gain a little bit, but he's going to be gaining a little bit more than that to catch back up with only 2 laps remaining. Still 1.4, nearly now 1.5 seconds behind. 31 holding it together there on the exit. No funny business coming out of that turn. Ooh.
Oh,
Little something there. 1 lap to go, final lap. Here at Richmond, 31 just has to hold it. Just don't wreck. I feel like if you're 31, you're just like, don't wreck. And if you're the 22, you're just hoping he wrecks.
hoping to God he just takes it out.
That's pretty much what it is at this point.
This is going to be the last corner right here. 22 just slowed down immensely, getting up towards that wall. 31 touching the wall, and that's it.
Across the finish line.
Going to be our winner. Good win, 31. Good win.
I mean, good racing out of everyone here today.
Good racing, everybody.
Everyone did a fantastic job. Not a lot of the cautions. Again, we're just running into those issues of just people just losing control. So,
all right.
Malone winning here at Richmond. We're going to get some interviews with him and some of the other fellow racers momentarily, so stay with us.
It looks like Malone is in the Discord, so I believe he would be ready to be pulled as soon as you're ready.
All right, whenever you are ready.
Things are clearing or not.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Malone here, our race winner for Richmond, blowing his engine up. Yeah. So Malone, what are your thoughts about this race? How the Xfinity went? Is this your first time on Xfinity with us?
Yeah, first time in Xfinity.
No, that's awesome. Obviously, Richmond is a very difficult track. Not a lot of people feel comfortable. We lost 2 racers off the jump. 7 was going to be a good number, but losing 2 racers off the jump, you guys did a really great job of keeping it entertaining for the booth and making sure that we had enough to talk about. So, what were your feelings about this race and how it went for you?
I was chill, struggled at the beginning, had fun at the end. That's the story of this race.
No, no doubt at all. You and Clue battled out for quite a while. The 98 got a little bit upset at you. Unfortunately for him, it didn't look like you caused too much of the problems he was actually having. Just bad day for him overall. But fortunate for you, you were able to keep that lead on the 22 car. Clue, he did post the fastest lap of the race, and he also won that first stage. So we definitely considered him to be a competitor for the win. But good job on taking it home alone, and we look forward to seeing you in any next race you want to participate in.
Yeah, it was great, fun racing. Um, kind of a boring end.
Well, I'm sure your heart was pumping not to let that 22 get up in front of you.
No, it was cruising at the end.
But yeah, either way, good job, guys, and we appreciate all the time you spend with us, and hopefully we see you in the winner's circle again.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, see you next time.
See ya.
All right, Chris, looks like we got Holiday. We'll go ahead and pull him down into the team speak.
Holiday, it's Chris and Jamie in the booth. You got a copy? Copy, Holiday. Oh, is he?
Alrighty, so we got Blue in here. He's going to be our second place. Obviously, not as many people as we expected due to 2 dropouts in the beginning. But what are your thoughts on this race and how it went for you?
Yeah, that one was interesting. One of the more interesting races I think we've done here. I had the long run speed there. I mean, if we would have stayed green, I had them on the long run, but I could not keep up with neither the 98 nor the 31 on a short run. I was saving tires the entire time, and that's kind of how I taught myself this track. So disappointing that we had a short run there at the end, but all in all, I mean, I led the first almost the first stage, and then we had that caution. But all in all, I wouldn't say it was too terribly bad.
Well, you were definitely one of the favorite picks from up here in the booth. We definitely seen the speed in the beginning of the race, and we were actually a little baffled, but that definitely sheds a little bit of light on why you started to fall back a little bit and you couldn't get back up to that front end like you were doing before. Other than that, these smaller tracks and, like I said, the non-experience when it comes to racing these big, large super speedways versus these short tracks is obviously a whole world from itself, and not a whole lot of people are used to it. So you guys did a phenomenal job out there, and we always look forward to seeing you out on the track. And if we can do anything for you, let us know, and hopefully we'll see you in the winner's circle again soon.
Yeah, appreciate you guys for having a race this weekend. Next weekend's a bye, I do believe. So
Yeah, Xfinity is going to be a bye weekend. Most likely, our scheduling will be changing from a 2-day race week to a 3-day race week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Xfinity may get switched to Friday. Cup may be going to Sunday. and trucks and ARCA most likely will be Saturday. So, but we'll talk about that more and see what we're going to be doing next week.
10-4. Appreciate you guys, and felt like that was a pretty fun race to watch.
Oh, definitely. Good job, guys. Good job.
Appreciate it.
All right, Chris. That's pretty much it for the driver interviews. Apparently, that was a good race. We got another one coming up here in an hour and a half, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready for that, and we'll see you soon.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Thanks for watching the Xfinity broadcast brought to you by GEC, NASCAR, Walmart, and all of the above. Join us again, like he said, next 1 hour and a half, and we'll see you not here next week for Xfinity, but the week after for Xfinity. And enjoy the commercial later, folks.
Give me the lights, give me the hate, give me the pressure. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, pain is pleasure. I hear the wolves calling my name, no surrender. Here only the strong survive. Don't need a sign, nothing divine's gonna save me. I'm a machine, building a dream, years will shape me. Breaking the door, reaching a wall, no escaping. Watch me as I touch the sky. The blood I taste is the price I pay. All my scars will fade. The monsters in my head will become the pain. I'm a fire, cutthroat, I'm a winner. Stone cold, my heart is the trigger. I'm a fire, one shot heavy hitter. Can't stop, I'm a natural killer. I'm a fire. I am a lion, fear is a lamb to the slaughter. Cutting up bleed, I don't retreat, I ain't a martyr. Killing the dark.